The topic of this video is, do you always give more in a relationship? Like, do you always feel like you're giving in a relationship and you're not getting the same in return? Like, you feel like you're just giving and your partner is just taking and just not acknowledging the fact that you're putting all this work? Well, you're in the right channel, honey, because I'm about to break it down to you. So anyway, so one of my subscribers had a great question. She actually brought up a good point, because she was like, I was actually the best girlfriend to my boyfriend, like ex-boyfriend. Like, I used to cook for him, I used to clean for him, I used to go that extra mile for him. Like, I make sure he was taken care of, I make sure he was good, and he still cheated on me. Like, he still did me dirty. Like, he still didn't value me. Like, will he regret leaving me? Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you guys a story time. When I was 19 years old, guys, I thought the same thing. Obviously, you have to please your partner, especially if you're a woman. Like, you feel like you are responsible for them. You feel like you need to cook for them, clean for them, wash, do laundry, like, do your dues as a woman, especially if you're like Latina or something, because that's what you see around your family or your mother doing, like catering to a man. And so you feel like once you have a man or you are in a relationship, you need to do the same thing. And that's where I think we go wrong, because we just give, and we never they never teach us, like, look, there's a point in life that you need to worry about you. So I did that, guys. I've been there, done that. I'm 30 years old. I might not look 30, but I'm 30. Okay, when I was 19, I went through that. I used to cook for this guy, I used to clean for him. Mind you, he had his own place, and I was only allowed to come Mondays and Tuesdays. He was older than me. He was 3 years older than me. So he was 20, 21, 22. He was 22, I was 19. So he knew a little bit more, and obviously he knew a little more of the game, so he played that game. And I was a young one, so I was naive. I didn't know what's up. So yes, I used to cook for him and clean for him, and I used to come over on Mondays and Tuesdays sleepovers, because I was not allowed to sleepovers during the week. And they came a point in time, guys, that I used to go that extra, like, mile. Like, Mondays he would come home and, like, I already had, like, the bath running, like literally this is some freaking maid stuff. Like, I didn't want to say maid shit, but this is like some really, like, damn, like, you treating him like he's a king and he's treating you like a fucking maid. Sorry for my language, but that's how I felt. Like I'm like, why am I giving so much to this man? Like, why am I treating him like he is up here and I'm down here? Like, I really had to reevaluate that, and I had to tell myself, look, it doesn't matter how good of a woman I am, this man is not ready for me. It doesn't matter how good I cook, he ain't ready for me. It doesn't matter how good I fold his clothes and iron his shirts, baby, he ain't ready for a woman like you, period. And that's when you have to understand that it's not you, is them. Okay, you could be great, you could be the best man ever, you could be taking care of your girl, you could be the best woman ever taking care of your dude, and if he ain't ready for you, if she ain't ready for a man like you, boo, it doesn't matter. So that's what you need to tell yourself, guys. Like, you could be the best person that you are to your partner, but if they're not ready for you, nothing will ever, like, there's nothing that you could do to make them feel like, damn, like, that she's the one. The only thing that is gonna make them feel like that is when you walk away. Because I remember being with him for 4 years and me telling myself, like, I'm done with this, I am done. I left, and then recently, like, maybe like 6 months ago, he tried to reach out to me on Instagram. But again, I don't do Instagram for those same reasons, because I don't want old people coming back to me and reaching out to me. Like, that's the only way they could get in contact with me, because other than that, they don't have my number, or if they do, I have a block, because I really mean it. So after that relationship, I learned how to love myself. And in the relationship that I am now, I make sure that it's a 50-50. Like, yeah, I'll cook and I'll clean, and I'll make sure that my partner is good, but I also express how I feel. Like, look, I'm not a maid, okay? You don't have a maid, you clean after yourself too. Like, sometimes I be coming home from work and, like, the trash is right there, the dishes are not made, like, or washed, like, the dishes are not put away or nothing, and I'm like, just looking at, like, are you waiting for me to do this? Like, is that why? So I get it, I catch an attitude. I'm like, look, you don't have a maid, okay? Like, like, you know, like, not to be mean, but like, you don't have a maid. Like, you know, you have to help me. Other than that, I'm gonna feel overwhelmed. Like, I'm gonna feel like I'm just giving and giving and giving. Like, I don't mind cooking for you and cleaning for you, doing your laundry, doing all that, but I need to feel like you're doing the same thing for me. So then my partner will catch on and be like, okay, I need to get my ass up, like, do something around the house so she can see that I'm putting in work, you know. So you always have to communicate with your partner, and if your partner wants you and loves you, he's going to change for you. Other than that, they're just going to complain. They're going to say how much you complain and how you just nag all day. And if they're doing that to you guys, if they don't want to be in a relationship with you, they don't want to make you happy, like, it's only about them, you know, and like, that's when you really have to see, like, do I really want to be with someone that always makes it about them? Like, nah, you know, like, I'd rather be alone than be with someone that doesn't appreciate me, you know, because it's like, it's more extra work. Like, fuck that. Like, I'd rather deal with myself, you know, like, if you're not gonna put in the same work that I'm putting for you, I'm sorry, honey, but you got to go, baby. Okay? So guys, the metaphor or the message behind this video is, you know, give in a relationship, but don't give so much. Okay? And express to your partner how you're feeling. Like, if you feel like, you know, you're always cooking, you're always cleaning, you're always, you know, making sure the kids are good, or if you have kids, you're always making sure that your partner is good, or like, you're always making sure that your woman is good, like, and you're going like the extra mile for her, like, you need to communicate, like, to her how you feeling. And if that person changes and says, you know what, babe, you're right, like, I should help you more, and like, I don't want to see you like this, I don't want to see you upset, I want to see you happy. So if I'm happy, I want to see you happy, and they're gonna change. But if they don't want to change, bye, next. Because, you know, some people like to say, like, oh, well, if you don't do it, someone else will. Okay, well, no one could do it like me. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, guys, until next time, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go to Starbucks, get my coffee. I might record that, and then I have to go do other stuff. And yeah, like, usually by like around 10:30, like, I already did laundry, I already cooked breakfast, I already worked out. Like, so yeah, happy Monday.